What up, YouTubers? It's your boy, Nerdy Red 23. How are y'all doing out there? I am here to talk about Tupac's eighth album, Better Dayz, and it's his fourth posthumous album, released of November 26, 2002. Man, this is one of my favorite albums right here, released through, Death Row Records, and it's his last double album. And I wanted to say happy 23 years to this album right here. 23 years old, but still a classic. Still a classic. I'm going to let y'all know. You got Thugz Mansion, you got still Ballin, My Block Remix, Street Fame, Whatcha Gonna Do, and When We Ride on Our Enemies, Xchange Man, Bleep 'Em All, Never Be Peace, Mama's Just a Little Girl, Late Night, and Ghetto Star. And then you also got Thugz Mansion Nas Acoustic, and Fair Exchange, and there you go, Catchin Feelins, Fair Exchange again, there's a remix on here, and Never Call You Again. And then you got the title track, Better Dayz, Military Minds, and Fame. We want the fame, something we all adore, something we're down for, nothing but pain, stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. Man, that's definitely a dope song right there. Something we all adore, something we're down for. But then, anyways, you can call This Life I Lead, They Don't Give a About Us, and Who Do You Believe In? Man, so many classics on here. I gotta let y'all know. So yes, it debuted at number 5 on the US Billboard 200, and the album is the second of two albums, the first being Until the End of Time, and that consisted of a collection of previously unreleased material by way of remixed songs from Tupac's, Makaveli period, while signed with Death Row Records, and was produced by Johnny J and Jazze Pha, and Frank Nitty and E.D.I and of the Outlawz, and it includes Military Minds, which features the Boot Camp Clik members like Buckshot and Smif-n-Wessun, credited as Cocoa Brovaz, and which was supposed to be part of a collaborative album between Shakur and Boot Camp Clik titled One Nation, but it never happened. Officially released due to Shakur's death. And the album Better Dayz has no censored reference to Death Row Records, unlike the previous album Until the End of Time. The only track on the album pre-Death Row era is My Block Remix, which was recorded in 1994 through 95 during Shakur's time with Interscope Records, and which the original version was released prior on the 95 soundtrack album The Show. The songs Late Night and Who Do You Believe In were also released previously on Death Row's 1999 compilation Chronic 2000, and the song Late Night is missing from all the digital and streaming releases, as well as newer CD releases. And more to it, the album features appearances from by Outlawz, Ron Isley from the Isley Brothers, Nas, Maya, Jazze Pha, and Tyrese, among others. And the hit single, Thugz Mansion, has two versions. I already mentioned the Nas Acoustic and the J Phoenix, which the music video is based on, and a hip-hop version with Anthony Hamilton. The album features unreleased recordings from the 1994 through 96 period, the majority of which are remix tracks from the Thug Life Volume 1, All Eyes on Me, and the Don Illuminati, the 7 Day Theory. And the album's other tracks retain their original form or are complete finished mixes, such as Bleep 'Em All, Late Night, Ghetto Star, Better Dayz, Who Do You Believe In, and They Don't Give About Us. And more to it, John Bush from AllMusic wrote that Better Dayz shouldn't be overlooked. It's a lengthy 2-disc set. It benefits from a raft of still compelling material by one of the 2 or 3 best rappers in history, as well as excellent compiling by executive producer Suge Knight and Afeni Shakur herself, which is Tupac's mom, organizing the set roughly into one disc of hardcore rap and one of R&B jams makes for an easier listen and the R&B disc especially has some strong tracks, opening with a remix of 1995's My Block, and including quiet, quintessentially, I meant to say quintessentially, Tupac material, reflective conflict, occasionally anguish, like Never Call You Again. You already know, I don't want to go through all that, but you already know what the song is called, Never Call You Again, the letter B. Okay, let's move on. Better Dayz, Fame, and This Life I Lead. It's Tupac's best album since his passing. And Clutch magazine included it on their list of best albums of 2002. And the track Ghetto Star has appeared on the soundtrack to the video game 25 to Life. So, I already mentioned that it debuted at number 5 on the US. It debuted on number 5 on the US Billboard 200 chart, selling at 366,000 copies of its first week. And this became Tupac's eighth US top 10 album. And its second week, the album dropped to number 8 on the chart, selling an additional 163,000 copies. As of September of 2011, the album has sold 1,765,597 copies in the United States. So it has sold 1,765,795 copies in the United States. And on July of 23rd of 2014, the album was certified triple platinum by the RIAA for sales over 3 million copies. In May of 2003, the album was also certified triple platinum in Canada for sales of over 300,000 copies. This album is a classic, man. Nobody should overlook this. This is a classic by Tupac Shakur. One of my favorite albums. And long live the GOAT, Tupac Shakur. Here, I'll show y'all. Check this out. Super dope, right? A gatefolded album. And it shows all his other stuff right here. All his others of his discography. Oh, yeah. I was so happy to own this album, man. I'm really happy I accumulated it. Very satisfied. I accumulated this album. Very, very, very satisfied. If you love Tupac, you gotta have this album in your collection. And to let y'all know, there is a different mix, a remix of the Late Night with DJ Quik, which is DJ Quik and Pac and AMG, which was super dope. But this one has the Outlawz, but still dope too. Man, this album is just something else, man. I love this album. What is your favorite song off this cool, dope classic by Tupac? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and comment. Follow your boy, and I will be glad to return. Y'all have a God blessed one. Have a blessed one. Stay safe. If y'all don't have it, go search for it and bump it on your turntables. Long live the GOAT, Tupac Shakur. Peace, y'all.